All right, here's a question where we're asked to graph the polynomial. Okay, I take a look at it, and it looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4 linear factors. If I do, then the graph must be a quartic graph, or x to the fourth. Since this one's positive, it tells me the graph looks like that. So according to the leading term, I sort of know what the graph looks like. Now I need to know what the x-intercepts are. Fortunately for me, this one's already factored, so from this first one I get x equals 0, x equals 4, x equals minus 1, and x is equal to positive 2. Okay, so if I'm going to graph that, I can graph it. So x of 0 crosses there, at a positive 4 crosses there, a negative 1 it crosses, and a positive 2 it crosses. So I have to force this shape onto those dots. Should be fairly easy. I can go down, up, back down, go back up. So the graph should look like that. In the instructions they tell you, well, maybe you should check some values, like intervals, and just make sure that the graph is doing what you think it's doing. So here, like for example, I could pick this one. So this is an x value of 1. If I pick an x value of 1 on the graph, it's positive. So if I put a 1 everywhere I see an x up there, I would assume that the graph should be positive. So I could check that. So that would be the interval from 0 to 2. 1 is in the middle, so I plug a 1 in and see what I get. So if I plug a 1 in, it'd be 1. 1 take away 4 would be a negative 3. 1 plus 1 is 2. And 1 minus 2 is a negative 1.
Was that my first year?
So if you multiply all this stuff together, it gives you 1, negative 3, negative 6, positive 6. So this point right there would be up 6. So it'd be 1 and 6. So my graph looks like it's going in the right shape. If I wanted to check other intervals, I could check this interval, maybe plug in a 3 and make sure it comes out to a negative. Or I could go up this way, 1, 2, 3, 4. Say I could plug in a 5 or a 6 and make sure it's in the positive area. So that's sort of what the intervals mean, is just take a look, take a number out here, or a number in here, or there, or there, or here, and just make sure your graph is looking like it should.